Buenos tardes, amigos, amigas. I'm here in San Nicolas de Ibarra with SUNYA Falayan, and she's a director and co-founder of this beautiful Airbnb, and she's going to give us a description of what this Airbnb offers and also some information about the community here. So go ahead, SUNYA.
Thank you so much, Chris, for allowing me to be on your amazing channel today. I'm very grateful, gratified to be here, and it's my pleasure to tell you about our amazing bed and breakfast, Sojourners Vista del Lago, here in the lovely community of San Nicolas de Ibarra, Jalisco, Chapala, Jalisco, Mexico. This is a community of about 6,500 people, so it's a traditional Mexican pueblo. I don't know if you can tell, but in the background we have the voice of the town crier. She makes announcements twice a day about the businesses that are in the area. She's paid to do that. She's got an amazing speaker system because we can hear her all around this mountain. As you can see, Lake Chapala is our friend and neighbor. And we have amazing, spectacular views of the area and the rural landscape here that is surrounding us. Every morning, we are fortunate enough to see a cattle drive. Farmers bring their cattle down to the lake to graze. Now that the corn has been harvested, we're seeing a return of the cattle back down to the flat land to graze. We were blessed with an amazing rainy season this year, so the lake has come back up to some of its previous levels. And we have a path, maybe 100 yards, maybe 75 yards away, that leads from the carretera, the main highway, down to the lake. So our guests, at some point in time, take a walk down to the lake just to bask in the serenity of the area. One of the things that we really love about being here is that your alarm clock is going to be a rooster or two. We are really encouraging people to come here to rest and renew and reflect, reconnect with themselves, and we are a soft landing to these lakeside communities. We are only 10 minutes by bus to Chapala, maybe 20 minutes to Ajijic and some of the other surrounding areas. We're very centrally located, and we also have access to bus and taxi service directly in front of the building. We are steps away from an OXXO, which is the equivalent of a 7-Eleven, and the OXXO is right here beneath this flat tan roof. So our guests, if they get hungry during the night, or if they want a snack and they don't want to go into town to get it, the OXXO is right here. Our guests do have access to our kitchen facilities, and we encourage people to make themselves at home. I want to show you, I also wanted to tell you that we have a restaurant just adjacent to the OXXO. It's steps away as well, and steps away from that, we have an amazing gelato establishment. Homemade gelato every single day, and it is delicious. Less than a mile away from us is, if you can see, there's a neighborhood that's kind of sprawled out on the mountain. That's called Vista del Lago, and at the entrance to that neighborhood is a golf course. It's an 18-hole golf course. There's also a restaurant there, and because we are members of the golf course, our guests have access to the driving range and the golf carts, all of that, for an extra fee. But because we are members, our guests are allowed on the links out there. Just beyond the golf course and the neighborhood, maybe another mile and a half down the road, is an amazing Italian restaurant. The portions are enormous, the prices are great, and the food is really, really good. So I want to show you a little bit about some things that we have planned coming up this year. we're starting an artist residency here, and we are working on our upstairs. We're on the Mirador right now, but we have a barbecue grill here. This is where we're going to put a refrigerator so our guests can have refreshments up here. We are going to figure out how to utilize our services from our community to help us get furniture up onto this roof. We also have a wet bar. We'll have lights up here, but we're going to have socials. We're calling them Mirador Mingles, where we're going to have jazz, different activities going on up here. It's just a great space for not just socializing, but it's also a great place to reflect with your coffee in the morning, or a good book, or just to stand here and watch the sunrises or the sunsets. So we get our beautiful sun rises to the east, and to the west we see the sunsets in the evening. So I want to show you how close we are to the town square. All of these Mexican towns have what's called a Zócalo, which is a town square center. There are benches and seats, and they are usually adjacent to or in close proximity to a cathedral, a worship center. And here on the Zócalo, people gather. Sometimes they have dinners or social occasions, but there are benches, and so our guests like to go to the Zócalo, as do I. Sometimes with my diary, just to write, with my cup of coffee or tea, just to reflect. It's just beautiful. And to show you how close we are to the Zócalo is directly in front of that cathedral, that yellow and orange, beautiful yellow and orange building with the purple and white flags. It is literally probably 70, really it's less than a block, maybe 75, 100 yards from where we are right now. We're in such close proximity, but it's a lovely place to go in the mornings and just take in the vibration of the town. In the town at nighttime, there are a couple of corners where there's food, taco stands, and other places. There's a young man that has a chicken wing restaurant that's within walking distance as well. There are a few shops. At nighttime, I really love to come out here because it's perfectly safe. And oftentimes the men will come out to socialize on their horses at nighttime. So it's just pretty awesome to have that experience. I'm from Kansas, and I'm used to rural living and horses and all that, and so it's great to have that here. Let's look at the view over on this end. One of the amazing features that we have here at the house is we have a replica of an Olmec head in our front yard. And the neighbors and community call this the Casa de la Cabeza, which means the house of the head. You can see the back of his head right below. And as you also can see, we're directly across from the San Nicolas de IBARRA sign, which is lighted up at nighttime. It's beautiful. And right in front of us, literally 2 or 3 steps away, is the bus stop, which will take people to Chapala. Also, it will take people to Mezcala and Santa Cruz, San Pedro, all of these little towns that line the lake. From here, we can take the bus to Chapala, and from there we can have another bus to the town of Ajijic, which is a pretty popular shopping center. It's called a magical town here in the area. But we are so close to all of these neighboring lakeside communities. Each one has its own personality and special appeal, and we just love the rural feel of San Nicolas de Ibarra. This town was established by a family about 100 years ago. Some of the family members live in California, and they come here for vacations and for summer breaks. access to amazing food from Mary's Taco Stand. She has a variety of traditional Mexican fare where our guests can partake and sit outside and enjoy the food. It's the same with the gelato place. It's really nice to sit out here in the perpetual springtime to enjoy not just the food, but also to just take in the vibration of the town. It's just an amazing place to be. We really consider this to be a safe place and a soft landing for you and your family. As you can see, the Chapala buses are coming through, and they come through about every 10 to 15 minutes. So transportation is easy, and also where there's that empty space near the San Nicolas sign, there's usually a taxi there. We also have a list of taxi drivers that we have vetted to get you to and from if you want to get someplace faster. But we're just centrally located. The other thing I wanted to say is we're 10-minute ride from here to Chapala on the bus. And once you get to Chapala, you're only about a 45 or 50-minute ride to Guadalajara, which is a city of 6 to 8 million people. So here you have access to a small rural community, but if you want to get some big city life really fast, you can get to Chapala and get that done. So we love it here. We want to invite you here, and I just, thank you so much for being here and being a part of what we have to offer.
Hey, I want to thank you very much for doing this video here. It's a beautiful Airbnb. Excuse me, it's not an Airbnb. It's a B&B, and it is beautiful. I mean, I even would say it's palatial.
Thank you.
It is so beautiful down there. You're going to make a video and put it together on your channel, and you're going to get more information from SUNYA.
Yes, you can find more information about our B&B on my YouTube channel, Mind and Manna, M-I-N-D and Manna. And if you have specific questions about our B&B, you can email us at info@sojournersvistadelago.com. We hope to see you.
Okay, and just let's take another look at this lake. Now, you're downstairs, and you have a lot of balconies that give views of the lake.
Yes, we do. We have amazing balconies. Most of our rooms have a balcony view of the lake. Some of our rooms have a grand balcony. Some have little Juliet balconies. Also, our living room has a large balcony so that people can walk out in the morning with their coffee or their newspaper and just take in the scenery. It's beautiful. It's healing. It's refreshing. It's an amazing place.
This is so beautiful out here, and it's really quiet too. And
it is quiet. It is quiet. It is quiet. We do. This is Mexico. This is Mexico. So Mexico is a cacophonous, joyous place with lots of celebrations, which is part of the culture. And we really want people to understand and enjoy the culture in all of its variations. It can be loud and celebratory. It can also be very, very quiet like it is now. And you can really take in the variety of birds and the butterflies and the roosters, the horses, the cows. We really have it all, and it's just an amazing place.
And once again, in addition to that, you gotta talk with SUNYA because you have daily, weekly, and monthly rates,
yes,
right?
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
And that place is beautiful downstairs. I say this must be one of the most beautiful homes I've ever been to in the lakeside area. And you're going to do a follow-up video to your channel showing the home.
Yes, I am. I'm going to post a video leading up to the business, and also I will be doing I'll be doing some more tours on the inside and the front of the building, just so you can have a better experience of what we have here and why we think you should come.
Okay, I want to say thank you very much, Sunya. Once again, look at these spectacular views here. And there's a taxi over there too. Taxis come through here pretty frequently too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Okay, I want to say thanks, Sunya,
Thank
for
you.
doing this. A lengthy video, but I'm really happy to do this. I'm really enjoying these views.
Thank you, Chris.
It's so amazing. Okay, thanks, Sunya.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.